Now close all teleport links to Earth. Isolate them as they perish. We are back with another New Who, the Sontaran stratagem and the poison sky. Okay, first things first, let's talk about how fire those two episode titles are. I love the names. I think the names are so good. My voice literally just went out because of that opener. I just did it. So sometimes the opener, the cold open, costs you the voice. This is the world we live in. All for the art. I thought it was a cataclysmic two-parter. Of course, having Martha and Donna there together with the doctor was so fun, and they're still there. So let's talk about that. Of course, we ended up with a cliffhanger, and you know that means trouble. As well was the doctor said, the Sontaran High Command doesn't have to know this. I'm like, oh God, if we forget that there's actually a whole other planet of Sontarans who can come back to retaliate. It's like an act of war. You've destroyed one of their ships with a lot of their people in there. So technically the Sontarans can respond with force, you know, so especially since they're people that don't run away from a battle and that get easily provoked. So it would make sense that they would want to attack again. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe it's just more Sontarans like that came back. As always, the full and watch along to the Alexis content we have the Patreon, so please join the Patreon and support if you can. It's much appreciated. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can to engage. It really does help the channel. Thank you. Well, it is that time. Let's go.
I don't know where we're going, but my old hand's very excited about it.
The last time something pulled the TARDIS.
He got cut off. He grew a new one. You are completely
Mad.
impossible.
Not impossible, just a bit unlikely.
A bit unlikely? You're unlikely. Where are you now? Yo, if they've taken them to another planet.
Why would the TARDIS bring us here?
Oh, I love this bit. Thought you wanted to go home. I know. It's that feeling you get like swallowed hamster.
Stay where you are. Drop your weapons.
Oh!
No weapons, never any weapons, we're safe.
Look at that.
Joe Dempsey.
Clean.
That's his name.
All right, process them. Confess.
Dempsey.
Wait!
What's going on? Leave him alone. What are you doing to him?
Everyone gets processed.
Oh, it's taking a tissue sample.
Why? Tissue sample, why?
Are you all right?
No.
Okay, we can't see her at all. He knows her. I don't know her.
Arm yourself.
Arm yourself.
Where did she come from?
From me.
They just made her?
Who is she?
Well, she's... Well,
What?
she's my daughter.
Stop it.
Hello, Dad.
She just got born right now. And they just made her. Well, she was sitting there the whole time, and then they were like... David Tennant. So, yeah, Joe Dempsey is from, well, he was on Game of Thrones, of course. But before that, he was on a show, a British show, The Doctor's Daughter by Stephen Greenhorn. We've seen Stephen Greenhorn before. He's back again. He was on a show called,
Our Generation 5000 soldier primed and in peak physical health. Oh, I'm ready.
Why do they need her to be his DNA?
Technically, how?
Reproduction from a single organism means one parent is biological mother and father.
Oh.
They'll split them into haploids, then recombine them in a different arrangement and grow very quickly, apparently.
Very quickly, yeah. But why would they want that? They would need an army. They need to battle people. Who are these people?
It's the ham.
Guns again. Doctor doesn't like guns, so here we are.
We have to throw the tunnel. Get the detonator.
Thank God, why fire? Fire guns. Oh. The Doctor's daughter is not to be messed with. Oh, no. Yo, but they have Martha, though. Oh, God. It's gone. It's blocked off.
Sealed off the tunnel. Why did you do that? They've got my friend.
Collateral damage.
Her name's Martha.
Wow.
She's not collateral damage, not for anyone. Have you got that? G.I. Jane?
G.I.
I'm taking you to General Cobb. Now move.
General Cobb? Okay, at least Martha's okay, but I mean, she's in the belly of the beast.
Hold on. I've got you. Let me examine it.
Oh, Martha. Martha, always so compassionate. This is her doctor kicking in. Yo, I love Martha.
I'm trying to help him.
Martha is literally a multiversal doctor.
I am a doctor, and he is my patient, and I'm not leaving him.
You gotta respect that doctor patient.
3.
Said it feels better. And that's how you speak the language.
Now then,
Take
I'm
me to
Dr.
it.
Martha Jones. Who the hell are you?
Dr. Martha Jones.
Generated anomaly.
Generated. Oh, what about that? Jenny.
Jenny.
Yeah, I like that. Jenny. What do you think? Dad?
They stole a tissue sample at gunpoint. It's not what I call natural parenting.
Rubbish. My friend Neris fathered twins using a turkey baster. Don't bother her.
Just because I share certain physiological traits with simian primates.
Pay child support. You will pay child support.
Or a child?
Technically you are. You just got born.
Messenger. Well, what's left of it?
I forget the name of the show that Joe Dempsey was on with. It's a bunch of like teens in school. Nicholas Holt was on that show as well. I watched it such a long time ago.
General Cobb.
General Cobb.
Found in the Western Tunnels, I'm told. There's an outbreak of pacifism in the Eastern Zone 3 generations back. Is that where you came from?
Eastern Zone, that's us, yeah.
Sure.
Don't think you can infect us with your peacemaking. We're committed to the fight, to the very end.
Tara's again.
We're at war.
I noticed with the Hath.
Ha.
Who exactly are the Hath?
And why are they your enemies? They have the same birthing chamber. They're doing the same thing. Wow. No one takes anyone out to dinner anymore and has a conversation. It's just... wow. They want to do it to her? They're like, put your hand in there. Oh.
Our ancestors dreamt a new beginning. Human and Hath work and live together.
So what happened?
Yeah, what happened?
Dream died, broken along with Hath promises. They wanted it all for themselves.
Why build everything underground?
Surface is too dangerous.
Then why build windows in the first place? And what's this mean?
Symbols of our ancestors. The meanings,
Lost.
How long's this war going on for?
longer than anyone can remember.
Fighting all this time?
Because we must. Every child of the machine is born with this knowledge. It's our inheritance. It's all we know. How to fight and how to die.
Child of the machine is wild.
We could breed a whole platoon from you two.
I'm not having sons and daughters by some great big flipping machine. Sorry, no offence, but you're not real.
Oh.
I have a body. I have independent thought. How am I not real? What makes you better than me?
Well said, soldier. Better where to find the source.
Sauce?
The sauce.
I don't know, what's a sauce? I like a sauce. What is it?
Breath of life.
In the beginning, the Great One breathed life into the universe.
Whoever holds the source controls the destiny of this planet.
The sauce. The sauce of life. Oh!
What is it? What's it mean?
The whole complex of tunnels hidden from sight.
Hold on, look.
And they see it too.
The source will be inside. You've shown us the way.
The way to the sauce.
It's ours.
That's a new map. There's a different set of tunnels.
Time to explore. Let's go find the sauce.
It'll give us the power to erase every stinking Hath on the face.
Erase.
A second ago it was peace in our time. Now you're talking about genocide.
For us, that means the same thing.
Wow.
Let's have a better dictionary. Look up genocide. You see a little picture of me there, and the caption will read, "Over my dead body."
Klein and arms.
Don't even try
Right,
it.
call the beans, Rambo.
Take them. And if you try anything, Doctor, I'll see that your woman dies first.
Oh, God.
We're not a couple.
I have an army and the breath of God on my side. What'll you have?
This.
Right. And that's enough. That's more than enough.
Can't trust her. She's some pacifist stock. Take them all.
Oh, wow. Look at that. You know what she is? She's a Nepo baby. Jenny. Jenny's a Nepo baby. Classic. They want to go do genocide and I call it peace. Classic behavior.
They've got to mean
The
something.
numbers.
Makes as much sense as the Breath of Life story.
I didn't even know they were numbers until now.
You keep insisting you're not a soldier, but look at you, drawing up strategies.
I'm trying to stop the fighting.
Stratagem.
Isn't every soldier?
Well, I suppose, but that's
Oh,
that's
the doctor.
technically I haven't got time for this. Donna, give me your phone.
She owned you.
Got a weapon.
It's not a weapon.
But you're using it to fight back. You are such a soldier.
That's your daughter.
Donna, will you tell her?
Oh, you are speechless. I'm loving this.
She owned the doctor just there. She gathered him.
Are you all right?
I'm with Donna, we're fine. What about you?
And Jenny, she's fine too.
Yes, all right. And Jenny, that's the woman from the machine.
Your daughter?
My daughter. Except she isn't. She's
The Hath are all marching off to some place that's appeared on this map thing.
The tunnels. Breath of life.
There's gonna be a bloodbath.
What do you want me to do?
Just stay where you are. If you're safe there, don't move, do you hear?
I can help.
She has to do something. Not the doctor saying just stay there.
To the temple, to the source, and to victory!
To the sauce! You know what it is? The sauce is in all of us. Also, that was a rhyme.
You're not going anywhere.
What?
You belong here with them.
She's your daughter.
She's a soldier. She came out of that machine.
Oh, yes, I know that bit. Have you got that stethoscope? Give it to me. Come on.
Oh, to see if she has two hearts?
What are you doing?
Just hold still.
Ooh, maybe, yeah, she would have the same biology.
Listen. And then tell me where she belongs.
She's your daughter, by your side. That's Gallifrey. Oh! That's the Gallifrey Doctor theme. She's one of us. One of you. Undeniable.
What's going on?
Does that mean she's a...
Time Lord.
What do you call a female Time Lord?
Time Lady.
And I'm from you.
You're an echo, that's all. A Time Lord is so much more.
Ooh, drag her.
Shared history, shared suffering.
She didn't ask to be, though. She didn't ask to be.
What happened?
There was a war.
Like this one.
She slightly looks like Carrie Mulligan. Slightly.
And you fought. And killed.
Yes.
Look at that pain on his face. You can just tell.
And how are we different?
Before the war, similar. We've lost a lot.
There's even more. In 3D. Oh, you're a clever Hath. If I went up and over the surface in a straight line, I'd get there first.
Surface? You can't go outside.
Are these the readings for the surface?
Radiation.
Well, it doesn't look too bad. Ozone levels are high, and some big radiation spikes, but as long as I'm not out there too long.
Take a gas mask.
Come on then.
Hey,
I'm not supposed to talk to you, I'm on duty.
Skins. The show was called Skins. Yes. Oh. You fell for it.
keep quiet and open the door.
I'd like to see you try that.
The doctor's daughter.
Don't you dare.
Let me distract this one. I have picked up a few womanly wiles over the years.
Let's save your wiles for later. Case of emergency.
No, in case of emergency, drag Donna. You don't believe in Donna's wiles. Why? What in the... Stop it. And you would grab it too?
I was gonna distract him, not clobber him.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
Stay there. Don't hurt anyone.
That's that pacifist in the Time Lord. Sometimes you need to clobber, Doctor, sometimes. Cold, dark world. Kind of looks like the outside of the Impossible Planet when they were on the surface. They're breathing it in too. Oh my god.
Come on.
Yo, how long can they last outside here?
I'm sorry.
I've waited all my life for this moment. No one's going to get in my way.
Cobb, you are hungry for this sauce.
It's another one of those numbers.
The numbers again. 601-20714. 601.
Bit of paper. Because you see, the numbers are counting down. This one ends in 14.
Okay.
Prison cell said 16.
Oh, they're different ones.
So you don't have a name either. Are you an anomaly too?
No.
Call it out.
You're the most anomalous bloke I've ever met.
Anomalous?
Time Lords, what are they for exactly?
They're not for anything.
No, they had a purpose. They had a purpose.
He saves planets, rescues civilizations, defeats
People.
terrible creatures. Seriously, there's an outrageous amount of running involved.
There is a lot of running involved. Run!
What were we saying about running?
It's time. Let's go. Let's check David Tennant's Apple Watch and see how many steps he took during Doctor Who. Here we go.
That's not mood lighting, is it?
Oh, it's that type too. Doesn't just set off an alarm. It actually hurts you.
Counting down the closer we get.
16, 14, 13.
It's them or us.
It doesn't mean you have to kill them.
I'm trying to save your life.
Killing. After a while, it infects you. Once it does, you're never rid of it.
We don't have a choice.
We always have a choice.
I'm sorry.
There's always a choice. Jenny! Oh, my daughter! It's not the way, Jenny. Oh my god, did she get hit?
Told you. Nothing but a soldier.
She's trying to help.
This is what she knows. This is what she understands. But there's always another way. Be careful, Jenny.
That's it.
Jenny, leave it, let's go!
Jenny, let's go.
Join us. It's in your blood, girl.
Don't do it, Jenny. Don't do it. There's always a better way. My god, be careful, be careful, be careful.
Controls about that!
They're coming.
Wait, just... Jenny, I can't...
I'll have to manage on my own.
She's gonna go through it?
Watch and learn, Father.
She's gonna do acrobatics. Charlie's Angels.
That was impossible.
Impossible. Just a bit unlikely.
Just a bit unlikely.
Brilliant.
I didn't kill him. General Cobb, I could have killed him, but I didn't. You were right, I had a choice.
Now, you are really the doctor's daughter.
If the sauce is a weapon, I'm going to make sure you never use it.
One of us is going to die today, and it won't be me.
It's probably garlic sauce. They're waiting. They're like, it's great with pizza. Imagine. They're like, here is the sauce. Don't you want? I love that scene so much. She gave us Charlie's Angels right there. She said, I have ways and means. Careful, Martha. Oh no. And quicksand, quick, whatever. Oh my god, it is quicksand. Get her! You need a stick or something. Oh no! Oh my god, jumped in with her. Then you're both condemned. Oh my god, but then he's gonna go. The heart sacrificed itself for her. No, oh my god. What a turn of events. Literally sacrificed itself for her. No, not Martha crying. You don't see Martha cry like that. Oh, that breaks my heart.
And what's it like, the travelling?
Never a dull moment. Brilliant and funny, sometimes all at the same time. I've seen some amazing things, though. Do you think Jenny will see any new worlds?
Application?
You mean you'll take me with you?
There is space.
Thank you.
Jenny!
Careful, there might be traps.
Kids, they never listen.
But it makes me wonder if she's going to survive this, though, because this music, this look,
Oh, no, that look.
that look.
Donna, I've been a father before.
What?
Lost all that a long time ago.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. Why didn't you tell me?
Too
You
painful.
talk all the time, but you don't say anything.
He never talks about it.
When I look at her now, I can see them.
This
The
theme.
hole they left, all the pain that filled it.
What is this theme?
Just to know if I can face that every day.
It won't stay like that.
When they died, that part of me died with them. It'll never come back. Not now.
Oh. No, doctor.
Something I've never told you before. I think you're wrong.
Ooh.
Time to run again. Love the running. Yeah?
Love the running.
That part of you is not dead, doctor. It's still there. It's just buried. But I think Donna's right. I'm loving and loving more and more Donna and the Doctor scenes. Oh my god.
This must be the temple. This is a door.
Sonic.
And again.
Numbers.
We're down to 1,
12.
2 now. This can't be a cataloguing system.
They're getting closer.
Donna is the only one concerned. Add the numbers up. 602.
Fusion drive transport. It's a spaceship.
Oh, it's a countdown.
When the first colonists arrived.
Power cells would have run down after all that time. This one's still powered up and functioning. Come on!
Spaceship. Breath of life. Numbers.
Ship's log. First wave of human Hath co-colonization of planet Messeline. Still no agreement on who should assume leadership. Hath and humans have divided into factions. That must be it. The crew divided into 2 factions and turned on each other. And suddenly you've got 2 armies fighting a never-ending war.
6 months working as a temp in Hounslow Library, and I mastered the Dewey Decimal System. I'm good with numbers. It's the date. Year, month, day. It's the other way around, like it is in America.
Oh, it's the new Byzantine calendar.
Completion dates for each section. They finish it, they stamp the date on. They're going out from here, day by day, as the city got built.
Good work.
Brilliant.
You're still not getting it. First number I saw back there, 0717.
17, then 16.
Oh, look at the date today.
0724.
24.
No. 7 days.
What do you mean 7 days? This war started 7 days ago.
Wow.
They said years. No, they said generations.
Each generation gets killed in the war, passes on the legend. Oh, Donnie, you're a
You
genius.
just keep going on and on.
Martha! Oh, I should have known you wouldn't stay away from all the excitement.
Is it me or can you smell flowers?
Yes. Bougainvillea.
Bougainvillea?
I said we follow our nose.
I know Bougainvillea. The generations think, oh wow. This must be where the sauce is.
Yes. Isn't this brilliant?
Wow.
Is that the sauce? It's beautiful.
Breath of life.
What is it?
Terraforming. 3rd generation terraforming device. Producing all this must help keep it stable before the...
And when it's released, it just terraforms the whole Earth, the whole planet.
Stop! Hold your fire! Your whole history, it's just Chinese whispers. Getting more distorted the more it's passed on. This is the source. It's from a laboratory, not some creator. It's used to make barren planets habitable.
Creates life.
It can lift you out of these dark tunnels and into the bright sunlight. No more fighting.
But they'll never
No
agree.
more killing.
Oh my god.
I'm the Doctor, and I declare this war is over.
Oh! It's gonna terraform everything. The whole planet. Put down your weapons. Behold the sauce.
What's happening?
The gases will escape and trigger the terraforming process.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Look at
It
him.
means a new world.
I don't like Cobb. I don't like Cobb's face.
No!
No! Oh my god, I knew it too. I knew it, Jenny. I knew it. Damn you, Cobb. But can she regenerate?
A new world. It's beautiful.
Oh, she won't be able to see it.
You need to hold on, you hear me? We've got things to do, you and me.
No, 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 no. We just did this.
It sounds good.
You're my daughter. And we've only just got started. You're gonna be great. You're gonna be more than great. You're gonna be amazing. You hear me, Jenny?
You're going to be... Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, that pain. You just got someone and lost immediately. Once again.
2 hearts. If we wait.
For the other heart
There's
to
no
kick in.
sign, Doctor. There's no regeneration. She's like you, but maybe not enough.
Maybe not enough.
Too much. That's the truth of it. She was too much like me.
Oh no, Jenny. That's so sad. The doctor is saying maybe we just wait, like holding out hope, which is something that like normally he's so certain about everything, but he's like hoping. And here he is, Cobb. Oh my god, he's gonna incur the wrath. Oh, a gun? Oh gosh. I have never seen this.
I never would. Have you got that? I never would.
But he could.
When you start this new world, this world of human and Hath, remember that.
The choice you have.
Make the foundation of this society a man who never would.
A man who never would. Says, I will never use this. I will never use this. The doctor can take up arms. He can cause destruction. He can kill, but he will not do it. Every single time he makes the choice to not do it. And that's the biggest thing of all.
What's happening?
The terraforming.
The terraforming.
What if she gets life from it?
And what about Jenny?
Jenny, get life.
Let us give her a proper ceremony. I think it'd help us. Please.
I just want the doctor to have hope. I want the doctor to see that there's possibility.
Jenny was the reason for the TARDIS bringing us here.
They keep showing the hand
Just
though.
got here too soon.
Can they use the hand with her?
Which then created Jenny in the first place. An endless paradox.
I don't think it's over for Jenny.
Time to go home.
Yeah. Home.
Jenny, is there a possibility? I just feel like there's something with Jenny. Oh, regenerate Jenny, please.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah.
Oh, she's
Positive.
gone. She's gone.
Can't do this anymore. You'll be the same one day.
Not me. How could I ever go back to normal life after seeing all this? I'm gonna travel with that man forever.
Martha looks at her like, forever. Okay. Martha Jones.
We're making a habit of this.
All those things you've been ready to die for. I thought for a moment there you'd finally found something worth living for.
It's always something worth living for, Martha.
Exactly. Ready to die for. I said that at the beginning. He was very quick with it in front of his two companions.
Bye, Doctor.
Goodbye, Dr. Jones.
Dr. Martha Jones. A badass through and through. Legend. Oh my god, there's so much pain in her. That's her ring. She's going home to family. I'm scared though. We're back here. She's about to wake up. Oh! That's the breath. That's the sauce. Yo, there's some timey-wimey going on in here. Jibbly wibbly wobbly.
Hello, boys.
What are you doing? Come back.
Sorry, can't stop. What are you gonna do? Tell my dad. I've got the whole universe. Planets to save, civilizations to rescue, creatures to defeat,
She's a Time Lord.
and an awful lot of running to do.
Running. She says, I'm a Time Lord. I'm going to do what Time Lords do. Jenny. I knew Jenny would survive. I knew it. They were lingering on her way too much for it to not happen. And I'm telling you, Russell T. Davis and the team, we have beat down on the Doctor so much. And I just, especially this episode, especially this time, it kind of, paralleled the Master a little bit. Like someone, familiar to the Doctor, or a Time Lord, someone Gallifreyan or something of that nature, dying in the Doctor's hands, and him hoping, wanting that person to survive in that moment. In the Master's case, it was pleading for him to regenerate, and now in this case, he was hoping that she would survive, hoping that the other heart would kick in, hoping that there might be regeneration, hoping that there was enough in there, and you could just sense that desperation in him. And it's like, that's what he said to Donna. It's like, that part of me died caring about these things. Don't make this place domestic. Not wanting to go there anymore, because this is where it ends. And that powerful thing he said, she's too much like me. That's why this is it. That's what it is, really, you know. And it's that cycle over and over again. And I think what watching that was me just kind of like waiting, pleading for, just get good news for once in the doctor's story, like that it works out. Doctor dances and the empty child. Everybody lives, you know, that moment. We just wanted that, but in this case, closer to home because this is the doctor's daughter, you know. So, yeah. But I mean, it happened at the end. It's just the doctor doesn't know this, and so he doesn't get that satisfaction, that fulfillment of saying, "Okay, it worked out. We didn't lose someone." You know, the doctor's daughter. I really enjoyed this. I think whenever we're getting Time Lord, Gallifrey, it's always very interesting. But of course, we're getting something that's personal to the Doctor now. Donna actually said to the Doctor, "You talk so much, but you never really say anything." And that's so powerful because that is true. You know, it's like the Doctor's on the spotlight now. You know, it's all fun and games when it's scientific and it's like a puzzle or a mystery to solve. And the Doctor, you know, is going to speak as fast as he can and go a mile a minute. But now the spotlight's on you, Doctor, and it's about you and your past, your history, the things you care about, your family, you know, those tender things. And the Doctor doesn't like to go there. And of course, for good reason. Too much pain, too much hurt, you know, bury all that down. And, you know, here he's forced to confront it because now you have a living, breathing person here that has your biology, that is, you know, effectively a Time Lord. And Donna was right to go and point this out to the Doctor and take the stethoscope and say, let's check this out. Donna, oh my God, Donna's the scenes that we are being given here with Donna, with Catherine Tate, where she's challenging the Doctor. This is what I was saying. Donna is stubborn, and stubborn is right for the Doctor. You need someone that's going to challenge him and say, hey, no, like, let's have this conversation because this is your daughter right here, and clearly you're being a bit like closed off on it or trying to avoid the topic and all that kind of stuff. But you know, the truth is right here in front of us. And it was very good to do so because it helped the Doctor challenge some of his long-standing beliefs, some of his pain, some of his trauma. But again, of course, those wounds were freshly opened by the end of the episode with what happened. And I was scared that would happen because just the way the music came in, the theme, there was just a glint of hope in the Doctor's eyes where when Donna was revealing all this to him and saying, hey, you know, there's a possibility here. She said, I'll tell you something I've never said before. You're wrong. And I think you're wrong. And there was this look in the Doctor's face where he, you know, that crestfallen, that kind of like, don't go there, don't do it. It's like this idea that when you've been through pain and hurt, you just don't even want to open that wound anymore. You don't want to try again. You don't want to put yourself out there. You don't want to be vulnerable. But there was a little bit of, and David Tennant plays this so beautifully, of course, as he always does. But this was such good work here because he's saying, he's showing that you know, maybe I can open my heart up again, maybe, or my hearts, you know, maybe I can let this happen, maybe I can go there once again, you know, even though everything in him is telling him, you know how this ends, and it's like, you don't even need to be a Time Lord to know how this ends. You just need to be me, and you just need to have seen the history that I've seen. It gets taken away again, and it's like reinforcing the ideas he's had all this time, that there's no time for domestic, there's no time for these kind of things. You move on with the mission and just keep going. That's really heartbreaking, of course, because it just continues to cement that storyline for him. But I hope that somehow, of course, with the ending scene with Jenny being, you know, given another chance, given the breath of life, and what that happened there, that she gets to reunite with him again, and then they find a way to start healing, That's so beautiful, though. The ending was so nice to see her just kind of say, there's worlds to see, people to save, civilizations, and it was like everything that Donna was saying, and to her, and she's like, I'm out here to do my mission now, and I have my ship, I have my TARDIS, you know, which you don't have, it's not the same level as the TARDIS, but, you know, we'll see. Jenny was a delight in this. Her Charlie's Angels moment and everything. I love the whole father, like child, like daughter, sort of like a thing there, you know, where she's like learning about he's like teaching her in a sense, like where about like, the violence. You don't have to always choose the violent means. You don't have to always pull the trigger. You can put it down. There's another way. And she comes back to him and says like just like a child that learns, like, oh my God, I did it. I made a decision. I didn't do what I thought I would. And I went with the less violent means. And it's so wild to think that she spared Cobb in that moment, and then Cobb comes back and effectively kills her at the end. And it just goes to show you, and that pain of the doctor, that fury, that anger, he comes back and he literally holds a gun, lifts it up to the head, which is, I was truly surprised, especially after Sontaran and that whole two-parter. It's like the doctor picking up a gun just in general is a lot, but then pointing it at somebody, and then Martha and Donna's faces were like, okay, does not compute. What is going on here? Like, what should we do? This is not, this doesn't happen, and tells you everything you need to know about how kind of wild that moment was. But then he puts it down to signify, says, a man who never would, like, do not be that person. And that's what he leaves them with at the end of this, and says, hey, hopefully this is the beginning of a whole new history for you all to work together, but also do not always resort to the violent means, to pull the trigger, to lift up that gun, raise arms against each other. Hopefully there's a new path. This is a story that I would love to see a continuation of this after, to see like New Earth. Like, if we can come back here at some point, I don't know if we ever do, but it will be very interesting to see what happened to this civilization after the Doctor. This is the branch timeline. How did they go on? Do people like Cobb rise up and continue what they were doing before, or do they find a way to live together, to coexist, and to not raise arms against each other, be a peaceful society? So let's see if that worked, or what it became afterwards. Of course, in this, Donna and Doctor and Martha are split up here. I was kind of like, not you giving Martha the long and treacherous path to get to the same place. They sort of diverged, but Martha had a really, really challenging path. Of course, she had to, bond with the Hath, and then also, lose them, especially being a doctor, saving a life and doing all that. I love that they used that as a way to connect with them. She used her skills. I'm just thinking, like, Martha has learned so much. She's like she's a doctor on Earth. She's a doctor on different planets. She's sort of learning different medical processes and biologies and ways to help people. So she's really qualified, like, in her job. But that scene of her crying, losing the Hath, because obviously the Hath literally gave up his life for her, was really sad, because Martha, I don't think I've seen Martha cry like that at all. I don't think so. So it was really heartbreaking. I think it just broke her down in that moment. She's so resilient, Martha Jones. Freema plays her so beautifully, does such a good job, but she really shows how tenacious she is after all she's been through. You can see in her, and it's so nice to see, but also breaks your heart, because at the end she's saying, I can't, this is enough for me, all in a day's work. But just sort of reminds her of some of the painful moments that she's had over the course of being a companion, and I think she plays with her ring finger and the ring, and she just wants to go home and go back to something warm and just continue on. Hopefully it's not the last we'll see of Martha Jones, because she's always such a delight to see, and she always springs into action and does what she needs to do. So I love to see it. I'm just so happy that they brought her back this season. It's so like, obviously she's there, she's on Earth, so she's always going to be around. So I love that. But yes, Freema, we love her. Donna was amazing in this, as she always is. She challenges the Doctor so well. I love Catherine Tate's performance in this season. How well she's doing. The writing here with her, her moment following the numbers and really taking, like, she was really like efficient here and effective here with helping them discover what was going on, even when the Doctor wasn't even thinking about the numbers in that way. She was like, there's something here, and that was really good. And the Doctor always has these moments with companions where he turns to them and says, oh, you're brilliant. He had that with Martha, he had that with Rose, like, just like pointing out something or finding out there's something odd here. It doesn't always have to be scientific. It could just be like maybe behavioral or something that they missed with with something, and each companion brings something different in that regard. And the Doctor turns around and either like fantastic or brilliant or you are so good, and it's so nice to see because he's saying like I love that, like game recognized game, and it's so good to see. And this was Catherine Tate's or Donna's moment here with the Doctor, which was nice, and it helps you, like it helps them then connect in that way because the Doctor likes to connect also as well on a mind level. He says this right here. He says you have the guns, you have everything, and I have this, and that's one of them. That's, I guess, the most powerful thing he has, his mind. And when you can meet him on that level or show him that you got the smarts too, or that you're observant, it's always very nice for him to see that, because that's what he's about. I thought the story was very interesting, and there was a lot of themes of the civilization to different races of people coming together and fighting this war, and the idea that they had this notion of oh, there's the sauce, the breath of life, there's this like kind of like MacGuffin in that way or something like that, and they had to go find it, and they had to keep fighting the other side, and they had to keep going, and it's like, yo, it was 7 days, civilizations and generations coming and going, and it's like, what is the story you've been told, and why are we still doing this? There's a theme here that kind of goes on. It's like continuing to do what we've always done, or continuing to keep fighting, or being violent and not challenging what's going on. It's kind of interesting, the parallel to the Sontarans that just happened, who are just known for their battle and fighting and never giving up, even when the Doctor gives them a second chance and says, hey, you're about to die here, like, you can stop this. And they said, no, this is against our nature. We know this about the Daleks. The Daleks cannot, care, or they have only one thing, is to hate everybody. And it's like, you have a choice. The Doctor did this to them. You have a choice. For once, choose to do something else. And it's like against our nature, and against our better nature. It's always about that choice. And then that notion of choice and going down a different path and making a different story was very prominent here. The birthing chambers, though, are a pretty wild sort of concept. A birthing chamber, whatever, the DNA thing. Just put your hand in there and you just pop, someone just pops out fully grown. It would be nice to see that explored later or come back in some way. Imagine someone gets their hands on that. Like, John Lumick would love that. It's like, give me 10 of those, please. Even the Daleks, imagine the Dalek put their hand in there. What would happen? The Daleks would love that too. They're like, oh, great. Create so many more Daleks. Please do not give those chambers to the Dalek. Please, I'm begging you. Do not let them find that thing, because they would love that. Donna and Martha speaking about, companion talk. Let's just have some companion talk. And she's like, Donna's like, I would never end this. I want this so bad to continue going on. And this is the life now. I would never end, forever. And there's this look Martha gives her without saying anything, and it's just like, you'll see what I mean later. And of course, like Donna has already been through really tough things. She's almost about to quit in the Planet of the Ood episode. And so it's not like she's not seen anything yet, but I think it's over time, Martha had really stressful and treacherous moments, like every episode, like with her family, without, and of course, the big three-parter. So it's not like, I don't think it's necessarily just about one moment or one really like I'm about to die moment. I think it's about like a continuous thing over time where you just get over and over and over again, and you just need to wake up every morning to, the boring old thing. And I think that's something about life that we take for granted sometimes, the boring things, the dailies, the waking up every day and doing your morning routine, brushing your teeth and all that stuff. And while it can be so exciting to go off and go on adventures, we sometimes take for granted those little simple things. Drinking a cup of coffee, taking a stroll in the morning on a nice day. And it's like, okay, that's just a normal thing. I mean, whizzing about through space is so much more interesting. But sometimes it's like, it's like when you do those trips and you travel abroad or whatever, and you're on vacation and you're all over the place, and maybe you're stay in a place that you don't like, and you miss your home, you miss your bed, you miss something that's more your comforts. And I think that's kind of part of it too, that idea of sometimes the stable things are so pivotal or so important in our lives. And I think as a companion, as a human, especially as a non-time lord who's been through the genocide of his planet and lost a lot of things over time and seen everything there is to see, you have a different experience to that. You have a different sort of understanding of the world, and over time, you want to get back to those stable things. And I think maybe that's what Martha is also talking about too. All the death, destruction, the pain. Sometimes you just need to chill. And I think maybe she feels like Donna will eventually get to that point. We'll see. And obviously, it also makes me think like whenever anyone in Doctor Who says, "I want to do this forever. We will never end. It will never stop. I'm unstoppable. I'm unsinkable." It's like, okay, Russell T Davies is listening to you. It's like these writers that come in and write things for the show, and then Russell T Davies goes and watch. And of course, he's probably involved in everything, but I'm just in my mind, in my joke mind, I'm just like Russell T Davies watches these characters in these other episodes say like, "I want to live forever." I was like, "Oh, okay, all right." Writing his next episode. Oh my god! Don't kill me. Well, thanks for watching. See you on the next episode.